Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is the third time today that I've tried to film this video, all within 10 minutes. But this is the story time on how Tim, my husband, my two-year-old daughter's father, how we met and how we got together. And it's a little, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like the picture perfect get together high school sweetheart things. No. Anyways, so to start it off, me and my brother were really close my junior year of high school and then on, essentially. So the summer between my junior year and my senior year of high school, I was at the fair with my brother. Like I said, we were really close. And we went to the fair together and we stumbled upon his ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend. We all kind of just hung out and talked for a few minutes. We didn't stay a whole long time. You know, it obviously was a little awkward being that it was his ex. And me and her had become kind of close friends. So, yeah. We ended up leaving the fair. Senior year starts. Life just gets crazy, busy. And I was going up to the public library because we had just moved in. They hadn't put in our cable or anything like that yet, so we didn't have internet. And I was sitting outside the library after school hours and everything, just using their Wi-Fi so I could be on my phone to do some research for school and everything like that without using all of my data. I then proceeded, I heard my name being called. I'm like, what? And then I look over and see my friend, which is my brother's ex, come barreling towards me, running across the street. I'm like, oh, hi. We were hugging. It was just, you know, real quick. She's like, hey, come over and be my grandma. I'm like, okay, you know, why not? We're kind of close friends. Why not? She goes over, introduces me to her grandmother and then her boyfriend, which is the same one that she was with at the fair. But she must have just forgot that we had met each other there before. He was really dirty after he got off of work, and I was a little freaked out by him, not gonna lie. He just was quiet, reserved, I was like, okay, he's kind of weird. But then he started talking and everything, and it just kind of made me feel a little bit more relaxed and didn't think he was as creepy. I still thought he was a little creepy, but it wasn't like... So, we didn't see each other anymore my senior year. I'm sorry about my voice, by the way. We didn't see each other anymore throughout the summer, or throughout the senior year of high school, because we did go to different schools and everything like that. And then we had some new neighbors. This is also going to kind of be a story time on the first time I ever had sex, but we had some new neighbors. I found the guy attractive. He had a girlfriend. Not gonna interfere with that. Not gonna let anything be known about how I felt or how I looked at him. You know, we would go over there. It was me and my brother. We would go over to their house at night. We would watch movies, and then we would go home, and you know, we were friends. We were all friends. And him and his girlfriend broke up, and I messaged him to let him know, like, if he needs to talk, I'm here, blah, blah, blah. And he asked me to come over for a movie night. Okay, sure. I was like, my brother's not going to be able to come because he's got a date over, or he had something going on. He's like, that's fine, it's fine, you can just come on over. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I'm down. And we started talking, and I let my feelings kind of be known through actions. And he told me he didn't want to do anything or be with me until I was out of high school. It's just that it's a little weird, you know. I was already 18, but I still had 2 months of high school left, and he just wanted me to be able to finish high school first before anything ever happened. So I graduated high school a virgin. That's perfectly fine with me. I had no rush to start that. I was perfectly fine by myself. I wasn't a popular person in high school. Nobody acknowledged that I was even even there or anything. So I graduated high school. I went over to his house, and he's like, oh, I saw you in your cap and gown today. Did you graduate? I'm like, yep, sure did. And things happened. I'm not gonna say anything further about that. However, twice, okay? And then he ended up getting back with his ex. His ex freaked out, and that's a whole nother story. But that just, the relationship with the neighbor ended. We weren't in a relationship. We were just kind of buddies, I guess. That ended, and I go on Facebook. I messaged 3 guys, 2 of which were known playboys, like, and then the other one was Tim. I was asking him how he felt, if we were friends with benefits, if that was something he was interested in. He was down. We hooked up a few times, and the feelings started for both of us, not just me. And it just kind of bloomed from there. So we say our relationship started October 1st of 2013, but we were kind of, you know, together before then. And then the one day, it was like 2 weeks after we got together, he gave me a kiss before he left for work. He was, you know, obviously leaning down because I'm 1.5 feet or so shorter than him. And he says, I love you. And I'm like, wait, what? What'd you say? He ended up moving in with me while we were living with my parents, and we just kind of went from there. My parents started to get about us living there. They wanted to charge us rent and stuff like that. So we ended up moving out. We went and lived, so it was me and Tim went to live with our friend Tim and his wife Diana and their 3 kids that they had at the time. And then Tim went to jail for a year. I moved back home with my parents. Tim got out of jail and we moved in here, and we've been living here ever since. We have been together, like I said, since October 1st of 2013. So going on 8 years. It's been like 7.5-ish years at this point that we've been together. We got engaged in May of 2014, I think. He went to jail in June of 2014. Got out in April 2015. And then my mom passed away in August of 2015. My family dog had passed away in April of 2016. We never got married. We had just stayed engaged. We got pregnant with Austin in June of 2017. Lost Austin in October of 2017. Got pregnant with our daughter in December of 2017. Got married in July of 2018. And then our daughter was born in September of 2018, and we've just been great ever since. That's the story of how me and Tim met up to date, and it all started with a benefits call. Do I regret messaging everyone asking about friends with benefits? Yes. Do I regret messaging him? No. Do I regret what happened with my neighbor? Kinda. Because I wish I would have waited. But on the other hand, if it wouldn't have happened, Tim and I wouldn't be together. So I kind of regret it, but kind of don't, like I said. But yeah, so that's the story on how Tim and I got together. If you guys are interested in a story time on what my neighbor, like what happened between me, my neighbor, and his ex-girlfriend, then girlfriend, and how she went a little crazy, just comment down below, said that you would like to see that story time, and I could definitely film it for you guys sometime. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a very happy Easter. And just enjoy friends, family, and stay COVID free. Bye.